Hi, I'm Lisa Talev from Inspired Wellness and Embody Wellness in Austin, Texas. I want to talk to you today about hormones because what we put in our bodies every day has such a great effect on our hormone balance or imbalance and our health overall. So the biggest thing that Americans do is we take stimulants. Americans are the biggest group of under-rested, overworked people in the world, and our bodies are living proof. So basically, when we're eating a lot of sugar, caffeine, refined carbohydrates, and taking in things like nicotine, pseudoephedrine, Ritalin, and Adderall type drugs, what we're doing is we are slamming on the gas pedal to the metal all the way, and we're running our systems too hard. And basically, when you're constantly engaging the emergency activation system that is your adrenal system, it's like fight or flight reaction all the time. Your body is in emergency mode. And so eventually your body's going to figure out this is not sustainable. I can't keep going on 4 to 6 hours of sleep and processed foods all day long that are starving my cells of what they really need. And your thyroid comes in, acts sort of like an emergency brake. So it just slows everything down. You're gonna feel really tired, really overwhelmed by a simple to-do list, things like that, where it's basically your body just saying, hey, slow down, take a break. You don't need to eat as much. You don't need to do as much, just rest. And of course, in this modern world, when the pace keeps getting faster and faster every time some new device is invented, what happens is we just learn to push through. That's the American way. So we drink more caffeine, maybe smoke more cigarettes, eat more sugar, because we are in this emergency. I gotta go faster, I gotta work harder, and I have no energy. So we're borrowing all this money at a high interest loan from a bank. It's like needing $30 when you only have $10 in the bank. Now imagine you're making this withdrawal 5 times a day, 5 days a week or 7 days a week, over how many months or years before the system's going to shut down. It's like the bank's going to cut you off or reduce your line of credit. And basically what happens is if we keep just going and pushing through and saying, yeah, I'll fix my health later, what happens is we end up with a medical emergency or a crisis, or you just find now you need to be on meds and your doctor says you're going to have to take this medication for the rest of your life because you no longer produce the right amount of thyroid secreting hormone. So the simplest, least expensive thing to do is change a couple of habits. Change your dietary habits, things that you drink, basic lifestyle stuff, like if you're not exercising, learning how to make it fit into your life. And these are simple changes, but they're not easy because habits die hard. So that's where someone like me comes in. You know, you may want to consult a clinical nutritionist, an acupuncturist, a medical doctor to get a prescription for what should I do in your medical opinion. But then how are you going to do it? How are you going to change all your habits so that you're maintaining them long term, even with all the ups and downs and stresses that happen in life? That's where someone like me comes in. And basically, people like me, health coaches, what we have to offer is that we have been through our own health crises, and we've learned how to heal ourselves. And we know that you have it in you to heal yourself, and we're here to guide you through that process of discovering what works for you. Maybe my favorite breakfast that balances my hormones isn't exactly what you need to do, but I can help you discover what's right for you. So before you end up going to some emergency type situation with medicines and lots of doctor's visits and things like that, consider consulting a health coach. It really is worth it. And I think you'll find you do much better in the long run if you learn to restore and balance your system versus having to put a lot of patches and temporary fixes on with tons and tons of medicines that are going to give you lots of side effects. Remember, take great care of yourself, check in often, email me with any questions, and I am happy to post video blogs about the topics that are most important to you. Have a great weekend.